tomorrow's moving day, which means I have to get a little bit of juice to pull my trailer. The struggle is real. Real easy. Everybody to an almost moving day. In just a few more hours, it will be past midnight, and we'll have about 5 or 6 hours sleep until we've got to start prepping to pack up and move away from Sherwood Forest. We've been there for 14 days. It's been a pretty pleasant stay. Lots of work in the area. Everything's been going pretty good. And looking forward to getting back over to Thousand Trails Claremont, though. That's the best place for a LIV trailer, just due to the fact we stayed out in the lower section and there were lots of trees for shade in the middle of this hot Florida sun. It's just a much better place for the type of trailer that we have, because when the sun beats down on that thing, the air conditioners definitely have a hard time keeping up. So we are more than excited to get back to the other campground that we normally like to stay at, because we can also stay, instead of 14 days, for 21 days. If we could do that all summer long, it'd be great. We just need more Thousand Trails. Well, it is bright and early in the AM, and we are prepping. Yes, last night while I was out working a little bit, Steph decided to go ahead, as she normally does, and clean up the outside, get all the blankets and stuff off the ground. Got everything pretty much ready. The plants are looking like they're ready to be moved. Look how good they're doing. She is definitely getting her green thumb on. Welcome to the morning of moving day once again. It seems like all of our videos on this channel so far have been moving day videos, but I think we're going to start going out and also exploring the campgrounds in our videos, getting the spot numbers and stuff like that. So if people want to come down and they want to look at spots, you know, they could do it on our videos to figure out what spot they may want in advance before they get there. You know, the treed in spots, the wooded areas down by the lakes where the mosquitoes are, or up on top of the swimming pool where there's all grass. Kind of pick out the spots, show you guys which ones are the best ones at every campground we go to. But we can't do that yet. That just popped into my brain, actually. I have to focus on getting this thing ready and doing, it's kind of a competition, I feel. It's probably not a competition for her because she does everything the day before, but now I got to catch up and do some stuff, because otherwise I'm slacking. I'll be a moving day slacker. I need this. This is my morning energy. We do like to run 2 hoses, one for the outdoor, you know, to water the plants and everything else, and also our cool little drinking water one. That's the best hose I've ever bought in my life right there. But to do that, we've been using this splitter thing here, and oh, wrong way, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Yeah, these things here are a lifesaver if you want to do stuff. Definitely look at, hold on a second, look at getting yourself one of these things. I'm really hoping now that they force you to have specific sites at the other campground we're going to, that it's kind of empty, kind of like this place. It seems like it's just that time of year where there's one, oh look, there's 2 R pods right there, side by side. Yeah, I'm just hoping that maybe the time, because they want you firm check-in at noon is the way it usually is throughout the year, but then once we can just kind of go in, you know, they assign you the spots. I don't know if it's changing this year to where you don't, it's not a firm noon where you, if you're there like 11:30, you can go check in because you already got your spot. You know, sometimes hotels do that. You know, it's like 3 o'clock check-in. Oh, you could check in early, your room's clean. Hopefully the campground's like that today. I'm kind of excited to see the changes that Thousand Trails is doing at TTO at the moment, because this will be the very first time where they pick the spot for you. Normally, you can ask them, you can say, I like the D section, or I want to be by the swimming pool. Now it's, nope, you're going to stay here. So let's see how that goes. We got about 30 more minutes and we got to get out of here so we can kind of slowly take our time. We're not stressing and rushing to pick up camp today, but we're pretty much basically done. Just got to let the landing lay, back the car up, put that on, pick up those things under the stabilizers, grab the wheel chocks, and unplug, and yeah, we're ready. Bad thing is about the LIV trailer is your stinky slinky, because we use these ones, the orange ones, and they do not fit in here. The blue one fits in here, the smaller versions, but yeah, the orange won't fit in there, and I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where to go. So we're putting that one in the garbage. We're gonna get a smaller end to the one that LIV gave us because it broke very first day, and it's time to replace it. So we're gonna go get set up, and then I'm going to Camping World and replace that, and then we'll have a place for the stinky schlinky. It is so hot this morning here in Florida, but it looks like we got everything pretty much done. Camp is cleaned up. We're about ready to say goodbye to this amazing jungle behind us. Check this out. You go through the jungle a little bit. Got a clear running creek back there. Lots of wildlife, though none of it really came to visit us. This is turning into one of our most favorite campgrounds. It's in the top. It's in the top 3. You got TTO, probably the best that wasn't the best but became the best. And then I prefer Tropical Palms over Sherwood Forest, but I think Steph likes Sherwood Forest over Tropical Palms just due to the fact we don't have to use our tote to empty the water and sewage, or the black water and the gray water. Here, you know, you don't have to, but at Tropical Palms, because we're 1,000 Trails members, they don't give us the normal sites. We have to actually dump our own waters, which doesn't really bother me. No, last night I probably should have got a charge before towing, because yeah, towing a trailer does use a lot of energy or gas, depending. It's not just electricity. If you drive a gas car, you know that towing also drains your gas. Same thing with charging, and I'm leaving today with 69%, but it's no big deal. We're not going that far, but I like to leave with at least 80%. I think my favorite thing is driving down the road, pulling a trailer with the car. Oh, wrong one. And the trailer looks a lot bigger than it actually is. I mean, it looks pretty large, but it's so light. You know, LIV trailers are built extremely light. So when you're pulling it with a car, it's like you're in the middle of traffic and people are just looking like, oh my God, they're pulling that large thing with their car, not knowing how light it is. But you do get those looks. I came up to a traffic jam, so might as well have a look-see, make sure everything is good here. We got, everything's good. Everything's locked into place. All right. I think, yeah, we're golden to move. Another thing is crazy is there's always a little bit of play. You know, there's like a centimeter or a little less, a couple millimeters maybe, of play in the tow bar with the ball on it. Kind of gives a little. I was told by my mechanics it's supposed to do that so it's not stiff, so it doesn't snap. It's supposed to have a little bit of give to it, and it does. Same with our pickup trucks where I used to work at Cockey Trucking. Still a great company. I'm just not employed there anymore. But our pickup trucks did the same thing, but you couldn't hear it because of the gas and diesel engines. In an electric car, it's so quiet, you hear every little creak every time it moves. And it's kind of it's kind of unnerving, if you will. But everything's fine. Okie dokie, so we are here at 1,000 Trails Orlando, parked out on the street. They are not letting us in until noon. So even though we have spot 145, they have pre-assigned us a spot, they are not letting you in early. that's kind of a bummer. I was expecting them to be, now that they're changing all the rules and stuff like that and doing assigned spots, that you just go into the guard shack and tell them your spot number and they give you your paperwork and you go on down. But nope, it's they're still doing this every summer. Normally it doesn't matter. I've checked in here at 10 o'clock in the morning before, but the rules are just changing. And I just think it's because there are so many RVers and full-time people now, and it's probably just going to get worse again like it was during the pandemic. But we'll wait and see. I understand them picking the spots for you, because, and if the spot doesn't work, they did tell me I can say, no, is there a different spot, you know, how about this one, you know, and we see one that we like. And they said, yeah, you can do that. So the spot that they give you isn't carved in stone. It's just, you know, if they're empty enough, and the spot you find that you like is empty and not reserved, you can have it. So we'll just have to see how it goes once we get inside. But in the meantime, it's just sit here for 8 minutes on the side of the road. This is kind of cool though. So I left, it's 17 miles from the last campground. I used 9% battery. That's it. I went from 69% down to 60%. That's not too bad. Also, we were driving quite slow. For some reason, we just hit every single stoplight. It looks like a tangled mess, but it's not. But I am gonna run to the store and get a new end. I don't think Walmart has this brand, and I just need the end, the clear end, because it broke. But I'm assuming they're gonna make me pay for an entire new hose when that hose is brand new. And Camping World is like 18 miles. It's back where the other campground was. I don't want to have to drive all the way to their campground just to go to get an end here. So I'm gonna give Walmart a shot, and if I have to, I guess I'm just gonna get a new hose. I just need something small, because whatever brand that is, that's blue and not orange, because they will fit and slide right into here. And then we have our storage for our stinky slinky. Say bye to the peoples, because we're signing off. You gotta say bye. Just your face. Yeah, that's happening. All right, so she's going to the post office. I'm gonna be going to Walmart. It is just now starting to rain, and this is our campsite. Got a nice awning right here from the trees. And that's it. We are set for 21 days of camping goodness at TTO. The life of a full-timer. Peace, everybody. It just started sprinkling and the frogs are going crazy.